Well, it is 9 o'clock, so everybody, welcome, and thank you for coming to the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce's press conference for March 2025. My name is Josh Underbrink. I'm the president and CEO, and our mission here at the Chamber is to serve, represent, and enhance business growth and success, so thank you for all that you do to help drive that mission home throughout Lima and Allen County. Today's an exciting day because we're going to announce our finalists for this year's gala. Our gala is coming up on May 8th, and so we've got a pretty full slate here on our agenda today, so we're going to get right to it. So first up, I'd like to introduce Brian Timbermeister, the president from the Lima Auto Mall, to announce our Athena finalists. Bill? Thank you.
Good morning. Lima Chevrolet Cadillac is pleased to announce sponsorship of the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce Athena Award. To be considered for the Athena Award, the nominee must meet the following criterion: has demonstrated excellence, creativity, and initiative in their business or profession, has provided valuable service by devoting time and energy to improving the quality of life for others in the community, and most importantly, has assisted women in reaching their full leadership potential. The nominees for this year's Athena Award are Ada Elbrock, Alexis Hensley, Brandy Thies, Dr. Rhonda Lehman, Krista Schrader, Joe Patton, Pastor Janet Wend, and Shannon Merritt. The finalists for this year's award are Alexis Hensley, Dr. Rhonda Lehman, and Joe Patton. The recipient of the award will be announced at the 23rd Annual Awards Gala on May 8th. Lima Chevrolet Cadillac salutes all of the individuals nominated and appreciates their active involvement in our community. Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Exciting
Brian.
announcement. Oh, Brian. Brian. I'll apologize again for that in the future. Next up, it's my honor to introduce Ann Stiles, Community Affairs Coordinator for Mercy St. Rita's Medical Center here in Lima, Ohio, to announce the Young Leader of the Year finalists. Ann?
Thanks, Josh. Good morning, everyone. Mercy Health is proud to sponsor the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce Young Leader of the Year Award. To be considered for the Young Leader Award, the nominees must meet the following criteria. Applicant must be between 20 and 40 years of age. Individual must have a minimum of 3 years professional experience with their current field, has experienced both professional and personal growth, has devoted time to improving the quality of life of others through civic and community service, actively developing leadership skills and demonstrating growth towards future goals. This year's nominees: Adam Rector, Brianna Welch, Cole Boroff, Dylan Lousy, Kayla Miller-Cray, Sydney Winkler, and Rylan Ward. And the finalists this year: Rylan Ward, Brianna Welch, and Sydney Winkler. The recipient of the award will be announced at the 23rd Annual Awards Gala, May 8th, Alice in Wonderland theme, 5:30 to 8:30, the University of UNOH Event Center. Mercy Health salutes all of the individuals nominated and appreciates their active involvement in our community. Thank you.
Thanks, Ann. Next up, I'd like to call up Chad King, the Senior Vice President and Lima City President of Citizens National Bank, to announce the Small Business of the Year finalists. Chad, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Citizens National Bank is pleased to announce sponsorship of the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce Small Business of the Year Award. To be considered for the Small Business of the Year Award, nominees must meet the following criteria. The business must be independently owned and operated with a substantial history as an established business. Independently owned franchise or multiple owner businesses are acceptable. The business must be financially strong and profitable and be able to show a history of growth. The business principal or organization must have demonstrated community involvement and or made some civic contributions. The company must employ no more than 150 employees and must have been in business for at least 5 years. The nominees for this year's Small Business of the Year Award are Back on Track Physical Therapy, Big B Coffee, Charles Construction, Dam Schroeder Roofing, Heavenly Stitches, Signature Look Boutique, Tomorrow's Technology Today, Touch of Europe, What a Tease Hair Studio. And the finalists are Back on Track Physical Therapy, Big B Coffee, and Tomorrow's Technology Today. The recipient of the award will be announced at the 23rd Annual Awards Gala on May 8th, 2025 from 5:30 to 8:30 at the UNOH Event Center. And Citizens National Bank salutes all of the individuals nominated and appreciates their active involvement in our community.
Thanks, Jess. All right, let's keep it moving. Next up, we'd like to introduce Rick Kortokrax, the Community President for Huntington National Bank, to announce our Women-Owned Business of the Year. Rick?
Huntington Bank's proud to sponsor this award again this year. To be considered for the Woman-Owned Business of the Year, the business must be at least 51% woman-owned. It must be financially strong. The business principal must have shown active community interest here or participating in things in the community, and it must have less than 150 employees. Nominees for this year's Woman-Owned Business of the Year are Angelus Hair Design, Colonial Surface Solutions, Heavenly Stitches, Juju's Boutique, Leaf and Bloom Flowers and Gifts, LOX Saloon and Salon. We'd all be there, wouldn't we? The LOX Salon and Spa, Modish Maven Boutique, Pink Box Studios 3, Sign Pro, Simply Sweet, Touch of Europe, What a Tease Hair Studio, and Weichert Dental Smile Studio. And the finalists are Colonial Service Solutions, Modish Maven Boutique, and Sign Pro. And the recipients will be at the same place that we're going to award them. Congratulations. We'd like to say congratulations to all the nominees, and we're very proud to sponsor this award. Thank you.
Well, and next year we'll have a new business plan for saloon and spas. So keep our eyes peeled for that one. Next up, I'd like to introduce Andy Farley, the Senior Vice President and Market Executive for State Bank, to announce our Emerging Businesses of the Year.
Okay.
Andy, thanks.
Thank you, Josh. And moving right along with these awards, State Bank is also proud to be the sponsor of the Emerging Business of the Year. And the difference in the Emerging Business of the Year is must be independently owned and operated between 18 months and 4 years in existence. The business should exemplify a unique idea, a unique marketing approach or management style, and the business must have established a transition from opening and from startup to emerging business by increasing sales and profitability and through the introduction of a unique or innovative products or services. The business principal must also demonstrate community involvement or civic contributions, and the number of employees must be less than 150. The nominees for this year's Emerging Business Award are Boroff Built, Evdera, Fierce Aesthetics and Body Bar, Simply Sweet, and not the same kind of bar that he was talking about. Simply Sweet, Superior Energy Solutions, Touch of Europe, Weichert Dental Smile Studio. And the finalists for this year's award are Evdera, Simply Sweet, Weichert Dental Smile Studio. The recipient will also be announced on May 8th and at the University of Northwest Ohio Event Center, and State Bank is certainly proud to honor these nominees and the finalists. So everybody be there.
Thanks, Andy. Sure. All right. Next up, I'd like to introduce Heather Rutz, the Senior Advisor, Regional Communications and Stakeholder Engagement for Synovus Energy Lima Refinery, to announce our Nonprofit Businesses of the Year. Heather?
And she wins with the largest title. Yeah.
Like, get paid by the word. Synovus Lima Refinery is pleased to announce sponsorship of the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce Nonprofit of the Year Award. To be considered for Nonprofit of the Year, the nominee must meet the following criteria. Agency is a nonprofit public or private sector agency that provides a service to people in Lima Allen County in an efficient, economic, and non-discriminatory manner. The agency promotes a safe and accessible workplace and service location for employees and clients. The agency mentors new employees, volunteers, and board members through adequate training. Agency participates in and supports collaborative efforts among nonprofits and other organizations in the community. The agency provides an impact on the clients they serve. The agency improves the quality of life for Allen County residents. And the agency must have no more than 150 employees. The nominees this year are Big Brothers Big Sisters of West Central Ohio, Bradfield Community Association, Churches United Pantry, Family Promise of Lima, Allen County, Air Force Community School, and Lauer Farms, 1944. The finalists this year are Bradfield Community Association, Family Promise of Lima, Allen County, and Air Force Community School. We will see you all at the gala for your rabbit down the hole attire. I don't know what you're going to have on this year, but we're pleased to salute all these nominees and finalists.
Thanks, Heather. Yeah, I'm excited to unveil what I'll be wearing as well. So buy your ticket just for that. So last and certainly not least, I'd like to introduce Lisa Niekamp Irwin, the president and CEO of Tomorrow's Technologies Today, to announce our Above and Beyond Person of the Year finalists. So Lisa, thank you.
Hey, Josh. Good seeing you. Hello, everyone. We are so excited to be partnered with Lima Chamber and announcing the finalist Above and Beyond Award. Tomorrow's Technology Today has sponsored this. This is an up and new award, and we've sponsored this for the past couple years. To be considered for the Above and Beyond Award, the nominees must meet the following criteria. Business demonstrates acts of outstanding and significant contributions in the impact of community development and the viability of our region. Businesses must also demonstrate outstanding service to customers and exceptional support for employees. Business also demonstrates excellence, integrity, and initiative in business practices. The nominees for this year's Above and Beyond Award are American Vital Karate, ATR Contracting, Boroff Built, Bradfield Community Association, Charles Construction, Air Force Community School, Schrader Realty, State Bank, Trisco Systems, Westridge Furniture and Appliances, and What a Tease Hair Studio. We are excited to announce the finalists for this year's awards are ATR Contracting, State Bank, and Trisco Systems. The recipient of this award will be announced at our 2023 Annual Awards Gala on May 8th. At the University of Northwest Ohio Event Center, Tomorrow's Technology Today salutes all of the individuals nominated and appreciates the active involvement in the community. Thank you.
Thanks, Lisa, and thanks to everyone who was part of the process. If you were nominated, congratulations. If you're a finalist, congratulations. We look forward to announcing the winners on May 8th at the UNOH Center from 5:30 to 8:30, so we hope to see you all there. Now, turning over to another type of an award is our ag business. So folks often don't realize that agribusiness is actually the largest business in Allen County, and so I'd like to introduce Russ Decker, the manager for special projects for Nutrient, to talk about our upcoming Ag Hall of Fame nominations. Russ? Good morning, how are you doing?
Great. Yeah, so the Agribusiness Committee of the Chamber is pleased to announce that today we're opening nominations for the 2025 class of the Allen County Ag Hall of Fame. So they'll have through I'll find it, May 9th to get their applications in or their nominations in. Nominees must have made their major contributions to agriculture in Allen County and have been at least 25 years active in agriculture in Allen County to be nominated and considered. We're excited. Our event will not be at the UNOH Event Center, but our nominees will actually, the induction dinner will be July 10th at the Lima Civic Center.
Thanks, Russ. All right, next up I'd like to introduce Lydia Archambault, the Community Outreach Coordinator for the Ottawa River Coalition, to talk about the Ottawa River Cleanup. Big important day coming up. Lydia?
Yeah, thanks, Josh. All right, the 32nd Annual Ottawa River Cleanup is taking place Saturday, April 26th this year from 9 a.m. to noon. It's going to be a drive-through event like it has been the last few years, so you can drive through the Central Service Building on College Street. We'll throw all the stuff you need in, and you can just keep on driving to your spot of the river. Participants will receive a t-shirt, a certificate of appreciation, and a warm feeling in your heart that you did something for the environment. I call April Earth Month. A lot of people say day, week. It's Earth Month, and every month should be Earth Month. But do your part this year. Come on out to the river. It's going to be a great event. You can go onto the City of Lima website to pre-register. If you see our flyers anywhere, we have a cute little QR code. Everybody's moving to QR code now. QR code, you can pre-register online for that. I think you can get gloves. If you need a grabber, you can get grabbers. Like I said, you'll get a t-shirt. And it's only a few hours of your time, guys. Come on out and join us. But I think that's all I have for that.
All right, thanks, Lydia.
Thank you.
Next up, we'd like to introduce Matthew Neely from Lima Sister Cities to talk about the upcoming Cherry Blossom Festival. I think he's got some visual aids.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matthew, president of Lima Sister City, and I'm joined with Sandra, our vice president of Lima Sister Cities. April was a very big month and very busy for us. To start out this weekend, we are having our annual Cherry Blossom Garden cleanup. This is to prep it for all the visitors that we have that come out to our Cherry Blossom event. And during that time, we will do pruning, weeding, get the flower beds ready, just so everything is in top condition to show the community the beauty of the Cherry Blossom Garden. Then the following weekend, April 12th, we are having our Cherry Blossom Festival in the garden over at 202 West Eureka, just down from the YMCA. And we have a lot of different things going on. We even have a band coming from Columbus called the J Art Band. They will be performing 2 45-minute sets throughout the event. So that's going to be a nice involvement, nice, entertaining, calming. So we have people show up, they just sit, bring a picnic blanket, enjoy a snack, just enjoy the atmosphere, and learn some history about Lima Sister Cities and Japanese culture. And talking about some Japanese culture, we have a quilt raffle that we have going on. We will have tickets available at the festival, and they are available to purchase through a portal on our website. We have 2 different quilts up for raffle. Would you like to talk a little bit about the quilts for me?
Yes, this quilt was made by 3 professional quilters in Japan, 3 Japanese women. One of them designed the quilt, another one actually dyed the fabric for the quilt, and then the third woman, who is the younger sister of our dear Keiko Han. Many of you remember Keiko Han. She's 95 years old, a resident of Lima for 75 years. And her younger sister did the actual quilting. Her name is Hiromi Kawashima. There are labels on the back. The quilts are professionally done. This one won an award in Japan, a Quilter's Award. And this one will also be raffled off. It's called Pumpkins. And this is also done by professionals. The label is on the back with the artist's name. Again, it was Hiromi Kawashima. And this is the younger sister of Keiko Han that did this also. Beautifully done. They can be used decoratively on the wall, or they could be put on a table, or they could be framed, or put on a rod, mounted on a rod. But they're beautiful decoration pieces. $10 a piece for a raffle ticket. You can buy as many as you want, right?
Correct. There's no limit to buy if you want to buy it.
Somebody's gonna win these.
We're only doing 50 tickets per quilt. So if you want to buy all 50, it's a guaranteed win. So you can have those bragging rights. And like we said, the tickets will be available in person at the Cherry Blossom Festival. Or if you want to just contact us through our phone number or through our website, we can meet up. Or if you want to just utilize technology, you can purchase them right through with the internet portal. And it gets sent right to your email, your ticket, and we keep track of all those as well, which we've already done some online ticket sales. So thank you for your time.
Thank you both.
See you at the festival.
All right, next up I'd like to introduce Lynn Salate from Lima City Schools to talk about Read Across America, an event coming up in May. Lynn?
Sorry, when you get older, you can't see as well. Especially when you're an English teacher and that's all you've done all this time. My name is Lynn Salati, and I have been a teacher at Lima City Schools for about 20 years now, and I am talking to you today as a representative of the Lima Education Association, the union that represents our teachers, our nurses, our counselors, speech-language pathologists. And we are bringing a very exciting event to Lima. It's called Read Across America. and it's going to be on May 22nd from 2 to 6 p.m. We are closing down Main Street between Market and Spring, and we are going to be bringing thousands of books to give to Lima City kids. They get a free book for every child who comes. We're going to have a reader's corner where children can listen to our local Lima celebrities read to them. Right now we have Mayor Smith, our superintendent Jill Ackerman, Chris Jackson has graciously volunteered to read, and we have many more folks who are going to be reading children's books. We're going to have snacks. We're going to have some entertainment. The library is coming. The fire department is coming. Spartan Ride is going to be there with its books, and the FFA, Future Farmers of America from Lima City Schools, is also going to be there, hopefully with some animals. And we're going to be feeding kids. But I wanted to mention the event because it is coming up. It's a Thursday. The reason we picked Thursday is because that is our last day of school, and we want to make sure that the kids head off to summer with some good books to read. Any further information, you can email our media relations consultant, because we're partnering with the Ohio Education Association. They can answer the phones and emails while I'm teaching. So the contact for that is Katie Olmstead, and her email is olmstedk@ohea.org. And her phone number is 614-560-6299. We are still accepting sponsors, and I've sent out letters to many of you, contacted many of you, and some other members of our committee have. Please take a flyer, put it up wherever you can, and we'd love to see as many kids here as possible. Okay? Have a great day. Thank you.
Yeah, what a great project. Thank you much. All right, next we'd like to introduce Cricket Rodriguez, the Executive Director of Downtown Lima Inc., to talk about the game show extravaganza and some other programs that are upcoming. Cricket?
Good morning, everybody. As Josh said, I am Cricket Rodriguez. I'm with Downtown Lima Inc. We are a nonprofit located here in the downtown region, looking on just helping with the revitalization and awareness of what's always going on in downtown. So upcoming on April 10th, which is next Thursday, we have our annual fundraiser, which is an event that helps us get funds to operate throughout the year and help fill in the cracks from our memberships and things like that. So it's very, very important that we get the community out to help support us in this event. But now on to the exciting part of the event is we are doing our 3rd annual game show extravaganza. We take samples from game shows that were very popular in the 70s and 80s and bring them to the stage in the Civic Center. So I've talked about this event several times in the upcoming months. You can find more information about it on our Facebook page and on our website, but I really wanted to break down some of the numbers of the game show of what we have happening this year. When you purchase a ticket, that is also an entry to get called on stage to compete. We have 32 opportunities to compete and get on stage for prizes. The average prize package value in our bonus round games is over $700. 9 is the number of contestants who will be eligible to spin the big wheel. We have up to $1,000 in a cash prize that you can win in the final game. $40 is your ticket price. We have 8 chairs at a table, so you can bring 7 friends. And there is only one night to win, and that is April 10th. Doors open at 6. Your chance to win starts at 7. Please go online on our Facebook page, Downtown Lima Inc., or to our website, visit Downtown Lima, to purchase tickets for this event. We also have tickets available in both of those locations as well for our upcoming Build a Bouquet with Mom event downtown that will take you on a walking path through the downtown where you'll collect a flower at each location as well as a freebie or a discount where you pick up your flowers. A reminder, we only have 100 tickets available for this event, and we've already sold 30% of them. So if you have shown interest in that event, which about 400 to 500 of you have on Facebook, get your tickets now because they won't last. So thank you.
Thank you. Always a lot of things happening in downtown Lima. Next up, I'd like to introduce Erica Hawkins, Day One advocate for Crime Victim Services, to talk about Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Erica?
Thanks, Josh. So like Josh said, my name is Erica. It's actually being Min now. Got married a few months back. I am a Day One advocate with Crime Victim Services. Also work for the Child Advocacy Center as an advocate as well. Our Day One department works with all sexually assaulted and human trafficking victims. And our Child Advocacy Center is a place where children can come talk about sexual assault or human trafficking. So we are celebrating Sexual Assault Awareness Month in the month of April. So we have lots of things planned throughout the month. But Sexual Assault Awareness Month really just calls attention to the fact that sexual violence is widespread and impacts everybody in our community. In 2024, our Day One department served 179 victims of sexual assault. Our Child Advocacy Center served 177 victims of sexual assault. And then the Ohio Human Trafficking Task Force reported that there were 527 human trafficking victims in 2024. There have actually been 1,640 human trafficking victims in Ohio since 2019, and 18 of them have been from Allen County. So, a lot of times we hear that, oh, that happens in bigger cities, it doesn't happen around here. It does. And those are just the people who actually reported that they were sexually assaulted or human trafficked. We know that usually half of the people who go through something like that do not report. So those numbers are rising, unfortunately, and that's why we're here. Our Day One advocate department, we help people from day one. So the time that a sexual assault victim or human trafficking victim reports to the hospital, we meet them there. We have MOUs with Mercy Health and with Lima Memorial. So as soon as they report to the hospital, we meet them there. We walk them through their healing journeys, the legal process. We have contracted therapists. We do a lot of case management. We help with basic needs like food vouchers, gas cards, even vouchers to neighborhood relief to get clothes if that's what they need. A lot of people ask us if they are a victim of sexual assault. When they contact us, we're going to immediately report it to law enforcement. Some of them do not want to do that or they're not ready. So we don't have to report it unless it's a child under the age of 18 or an elder over the age of 65. So if you know somebody who's been sexually assaulted, please have them reach out to us. We can help them however we can. We do a lot of different things. So with that being said, like I said, we've got a lot of stuff going on for Sexual Assault Awareness Month in April. So our community members are invited to support us and to support survivors through the month of April. In many different ways. You can just get on social media, follow us on Facebook, share our posts, kind of help us gain that awareness on social media. We have a Pound and Paint event coming up this Thursday at the Bradfield Community Center. That's from 5:30 to 7:30. We'll be doing some cardio drumming with Lady Red, Tisha Banks. We're super excited about that. It's always a good time, and you might be sore the next day, but it's worth it. We'll also have some plush cookies available. We'll do some painting. We have some white umbrellas and some paint. You can paint, kind of get some therapy through that, and just supporting survivors. And lastly, we have a lot of different businesses. I do have flyers on the back table that we're partnering with for the month of April. Social House will be doing a teal drink for the month of April. Vibe Coffee House and Cafe will be putting awareness stickers on all of their coffees. The Ohio State Beauty Academy will be doing hair tinsel, teal hair tinsel for free. So if you'd like a coupon, you have to have a specific coupon with the signature on it. We have those in our office. Feel free to call us. We have a huge display at the Lima Mall and the old Rue 21 store. So if you're at the mall, stop by and check that out. We put a lot of work into that last week. We'll be doing another display at Central District all month in April. Phoenix Nutrition will have a teal drink available for the month of April, and they'll be donating part of their proceeds back to Crime Victim Services to help sexual assault survivors. And then Hanes Simply Brewed and Delphus will also be partnering with us and putting awareness stickers. So again, however you'd like to support us for Sexual Assault Awareness Month, please do, because it is very prevalent in our area. Like I said, the numbers are rising, and we just want to be there for survivors. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric, and Crime Victim Services for that important work. And congratulations, Mrs. Beatman.
Thank you.
Next up, we'd like to introduce Sarah Heitmeyer from St. Rita's Volunteer Office to talk about an upcoming Lunch and Learn event that's open to the community on April 8th. Good morning.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Heitmeyer and I work with St. Rita's in the volunteer office, and we're super excited to host our first ever Lunch and Learn. So anyone who's interested at all in volunteering or learning a little bit more about what opportunities we have at St. Rita's, it's super informal. We're not going to be forcing you to sign your name, do an application to sign up, but you can come have a lunch on us. It'll be from some area business that we're going to be hosting, and you can come hear from current volunteers about what it is that they do, why they do what they do, and they'll also be inviting you to join us. So that event is going to be held on next Tuesday, April 8th from 11:30 to 1 at St. Rita's there in the cafe conference room. So pull on up, let valet park you, because parking can be a nightmare if you've ever been to the hospital. Come have some lunch and then go enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. All right, next up I'd like to introduce Courtney Metcalf, the Sales Director for Primrose Retirement Community here in Lima, to present and share details on their upcoming open house. Welcome. Thanks, Courtney.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Courtney Metcalf, and I'm the Sales Director at Primrose Retirement Community. Primrose serves seniors. Our youngest resident today is 65, and our oldest is 99, and everybody in between. This Thursday, April 3rd from 4 to 6, we are having our super open house, and that is SOUPER. We're offering a soup buffet, bread, desserts. We're having entertainment by bluegrass band New Outlook. We're giving away all kinds of fantastic door prizes, gift cards, gift baskets, our signature Primrose cinnamon rolls. If anybody's ever had those, they're fantastic. And if there is anyone that comes that wants to join our wait list that evening, the first 3 seniors that sign up to join our Primrose Future Residents Club will receive a free 50-inch smart TV delivered to their house the next day. So if you've never been to Primrose, or if you want to come back and check it out again, the time to do so is this Thursday, April 3rd from 4 to 6. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Courtney. Yeah, great opportunity there this week. Next up, I'd like to introduce Ken Blanchard, the Executive Director of Northwest Ohio Literacy Council, to talk about their 2025 Designer Purse Lottery. Got 52 options, I think, to win this year.
Absolutely. Thank
Ken,
you, Josh.
thank you.
How are you today?
Doing great. Morning.
Good. Brought my prop with me. I normally don't carry this. Although I do know more about purses than most any guy in this room, I guarantee you. Good morning. Like Josh said, my name is Ken Blanchard, Director of Northwest Ohio Literacy Council. I'm passing around some of the flyers today on our, we only do 2 fundraisers a year. This is our biggest one by far. And it's the best purse deal in town. As you can look at our tickets that are going around there, we give away 52 purses, 1 a week, every week. We normally sell out our 1,000 tickets, so that guarantees a winner every week. If you buy the ticket for $30, it's 57 cents a week. Excuse me, I got my RFK voice on this morning. But yeah, this is just a, like I said, our biggest fundraiser. Adult literacy. I wish I would have got a chance to talk to Lisa that just left from Lima City Schools. I think she would agree that if the parents in a household are functionally illiterate, their kids are following suit. We have seen generations of it at our office. It's not going away. Last November's test scores across the country from NIH were dismal, the worst in 30 years for 4th and 8th graders. And I'm afraid that's our next generation. We talk about so much for the kids, but if we don't get the parents involved, the parents reading, I'll guarantee you these kids are the next ones. And this is our biggest fundraiser to try to reach those adults. It's hard to reach those adults. I spoke to Crime Victim Services last week, and I asked a simple question. How many people in this room can't read? Okay? How many people would tell me if they couldn't read? Another issue altogether. So anyway, I pass the flyers out. I have tickets with me. You can come to our office. We have Venmo. You can buy them online. These make great gifts for Mother's Day, graduation for all the women in your family. And for all the executives in this room, all the folks that own businesses, great for your staff. Surprise your staff with a ticket, and they'll appreciate it for the year. And you don't have to watch the lottery. I will take care of that. We'll call you on Thursday morning with the winner. Thank you, folks.
Thanks, Ken. You can leave that up here. I'm
I'll
sure
leave it.
somebody would take that.
Yeah, it's out of the way. That's going. I'm told not to
Yeah.
damage it.
Yeah, get in trouble.
$200.
I'm assuming that's the one that's going to be auctioned off. So yeah,
This
great
is the-
promo.
This is the grand prize on like 4th of July.
All right.
Yeah, most purses are on 400 to 500. This one's 2,800.
Yeah, you can leave that right here. I'm sure
I'll
somebody
leave
will
it.
take that.
It wouldn't match your shirt.
No. Well, yeah, that's all right. We can find something. Yeah. All right. So next up, I'd like to introduce Chris Jackson, the executive director of the Bradfield Center, to talk about their upcoming rummage sale. Great way to support the Bradfield Center and get some good stuff. So, Chris.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Real quick before I just talk about the garage sale, also we're teaming with Crime Victim Services. On April 15th, we're holding a Let's Talk About It series on what is sexting. So any parents in here, this is really good informational on your kids and the use of their mobile devices and texting folks. So it's going to be some good information. April the 18th is our community garage sale. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Again, this is a fundraiser for Bradfield Center. The admission is free. All you need to do if you're interested in purchasing a table, one table is $15, two tables are $20. For more information, just contact Ms. Tisha Banks or Ms. Lady Red at 419-228-7766. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. All right, next up, I'd like to introduce just one person. Okay.
She speaks quicker than I do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to introduce Olivia Smith, the Chief Marketing Officer for Now Marketing, to talk about Social Media Week, which is coming up in June. Olivia, welcome.
Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. As Josh mentioned, my name is Olivia Smith and I am the CMO of Now Marketing Group, and I'm here to talk about Social Media Week Lima. It is taking place June 18th and 19th. Our event is at the UNOH Event Center as well, so just keeping it going to this morning. The theme this year is Meraki, so putting your heart, soul, and creativity into everything we do. Social Media Week Lima brings in industry experts, entrepreneurs, and marketing professionals all to Lima, Ohio. So it's the largest social media conference actually in the Midwest. So all coming to Lima, which is pretty great. What to expect at the event, so engaging keynotes, hands-on workshop, and networking. As far as past attendees and speakers, include Yelp, Yahoo, LinkedIn experts, marketing leaders, and local business owners. So this year we are actually launching something really exciting and new as we're kind of joining the Keeping Local Talent Local campaign that's happening in the area. So we have a student track this year, which is offering a student discount at a discounted rate, so they get to attend the conference. That's for local high school juniors and seniors and college students. As part of our Now You outreach track that we have at Now Marketing Group. So it helps engage and educate and connect students with local businesses and industries, giving students direct access to industry leaders and real world experience, showcasing the local talent and opportunities here in Lima. So as far as the student ticket, it includes full access to the event. So 2 days of speakers and workshops, along with the student networking mixer. So they have their own VIP night after night one, where they get to interact, meet, mingle with each other, and kind of talk about the internship and job hunt that comes with being a student nowadays. And there will also be exclusive student seating. So for that student discount, the code is STUDENT2025, and that is on sale at sociallima.com. We also have regular non-student tickets available at sociallima.com as well. If you guys have any questions, Karen and I will be lingering around, so definitely feel free to stop and ask us. We love talking with everybody, so feel free to reach out to us. Thank you guys, and have a great day.
Thanks, Olivia. All right, next up, I'd like to introduce Cynthia Lease, the president of Allen Economic Development Group. She has a special person to introduce. I'll allow her to do so. And then we'll also hear about Site Selection Magazine's Governor's Cup results, which have some really good news for Lima and Allen County. So, Cynthia,
Thank you.
Morning.
Josh, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Tim, come on up. So the Allen Economic Development Group is proud to announce hiring Dr. Tim Fitzpatrick as the new Business Development Director and Regional Workforce Development Lead.
Tim brings experience and a proven track record in workforce strategy and community collaboration to our team. In his new role, Tim will focus on strengthening business relations, supporting workforce initiatives, and driving county economic development. We did tell you that, right? His skill will help bridge the gap between employers and skilled talent while fostering sustainable business growth in Allen County and the surrounding region. Before joining EDGE, which many of you may remember, Tim led leadership roles in education, where he led strategic initiatives to prepare students and teaching faculty to enhance regional development pipeline and support local businesses. His commitment to community-driven solutions aligns with EDGE's vision for fostering a vibrant economic environment. Tim holds a doctoral degree in leadership studies from Bowling Green State University and has over 25 years of experience in educational roles across various communities. So welcome, Tim, to the EDGE staff.
I am extremely excited to join all of you in the community development of this county, this region, and this city. So I am very excited about joining Cindy and the team upstairs to be able to help strengthen the economy and bring that community development right here. So look forward to meeting and interacting with y'all. So thank you.
Thank you, Tim. So if you see Tim out and about, please welcome him. We're excited to have him on our staff. So secondly, I would like to announce the 2024 Lima Allen County Site Selection Governor's Cup Ranking. I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with this magazine called Site Selection, but it just hit my desk about a week ago. We were awarded, we were informed of our ranking prior to that, but it's an Atlanta-based magazine with a history spanning 71 years. And it's been representing Governor Cups annually since 1988. The award is based on data from proprietary Conway Project database, which tracks newly established and expanding corporate facilities. Site Selection is leading authority in corporate real estate and economic development. Its annual analysis are widely recognized by industry scoreboard, by corporate real estate professionals, and are closely followed by over 41,000 qualified subscribers, which include primarily decision makers at the CEO, president, COO levels in corporate facility location planning. You can find this online as well. So to be considered in the analysis, new facilities and expansions must meet at least one of the following criteria. Number one, a minimum capital investment of $1 million. Number two, the creation of at least 20 new jobs. And finally, a minimum of 20,000 square feet in new floor space. So EDGE, in partnership with local corporate facilities, reported 10 qualifying projects, placing Lima in a 3-tier top metropolitan category, which includes areas of population between 50,000 and 200,000. Bowling Green, Kentucky, retained its number one spot with 24 projects, followed by Sioux City, which spans Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota, ranked number 2 with 12 projects. Lima, Ohio, and Sherman Denison, Texas, tied for the 4th ranking in 10 projects of each. In addition to securing the number 4 spot in the Tier 3 category for the total of projects, and this is a nationwide ranking, Lima, Ohio closely trailed top-ranked Bowling Green again, Kentucky, by climbing to the second position in the Tier 3 top 3 metro projects per capita. This significant jump in ranking was partly driven by major investments at its refinery and chemical facility. Bowling Green led with a per capita score of 127.1, while Lima followed with a ranking of 99.2. Regionally, Findlay, Ohio maintained its number 1 position in the magazine's ranking for top metropolitans, which includes cities with population between 10,000 and 50,000. So we're not in competition with them, we complement one another. They logged 24 projects, down slightly from 25 projects the previous year. Among the nation's 543 metropolitan areas, Findlay has ranked #1 for 11 consecutive years. So, you know, what we really, really like about this magazine is this is nationwide, internationally as well, recognition, and all these tabs here is where Lima, Ohio is mentioned in this publication. So thank you all.
Yeah, thanks, Cindy, and you know, once again, welcome Dr. Tim Fitzpatrick. We're excited to work with you guys in your new role. So next up, I'd like to introduce Kayla Montford, the Director of Activate Allen County, to talk about an upcoming free community event that's going to shine a light on mental health in the workplace with a real dynamic speaker, Chad Dunlop, on April 24th. So
Yes,
Kayla?
thank you, Josh. And I also have a new employee that I'll introduce here in a second, so I guess we're having a really jam-packed day here. Thanks for hanging in with this long press conference, but Activate Allen County, along with our presenting sponsor, Synovus Lima Refinery, is pleased to announce that we'll be having a free mental health chat taking place on Thursday, April 24th at the Synovus Rec Hall, which is on Metcalf Street there, right before you get to the actual refinery. They have that Rec Hall gymnasium. We'll be in there. We'll be having a free hot breakfast and a free presentation, so I don't know what else I can do for you besides give you free breakfast, free presentation, free resources. We have a room full of great workplaces and businesses here, so I think that you should all grab a flyer on the way out the door, scan the QR code, get yourself signed up to learn more from Chad Dunlap. He is a local speaker, presenter, very engaging, interactive. If you have not seen Chad or heard him present, I recommend you joining us. He'll challenge attendees to make mental health awareness part of your company culture and work more effectively together in a thoughtful manner. So again, while we think about mental health really affecting the youth in our area, we also have a lot of adult mental health and behavioral health concerns, and we spend a lot of time at work. So why not try to make the workplace as thoughtful, engaging, conversational, and supportive as we can for our employees. So why not start with attending, again, the 24th, free breakfast. We'll get you out by 9 a.m., back to your workplace for regularly scheduled programming, but free hot breakfast, and we just ask that you please register so we know how many people are attending. And before I leave, I would like to also introduce Chad Welker. He is a new Associate Director with Activate Allen County. We also hired him earlier this month, so I wanted to make sure that he had a chance to say hi and introduce himself as well. So you'll be seeing him around. I'll let him say a couple words.
Thank you, Kayla. So again, I'm Chad Welker. I know I've seen and met with some of you in my previous role with Ohio State, and I'm looking forward to working with you all in the community and local business leaders in the future. So thank you so much. Thanks, Chad.
Yeah, thanks and welcome to Chad. Great to have him part of the team. Next up, I'd like to introduce Julie Klingler, the Director of Programs for Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce, to talk about upcoming programs and some YP stuff.
Yeah, thank
Julie.
you, Josh. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and thank you to the sponsors who are here today for the awards for the gala. I'm just going to hit on a couple of chamber programs briefly. All of these programs that we're talking about today, and many of you have brought flyers, so before you leave us, make sure you check that back counter because there's lots of resources back there and more details on all the events we've talked about today. Want to mention our Portugal trip, which actually doesn't depart until October 14, but what's important now is today is the last day for early bird registration for $100 off per person. The bookings are open though until June, so please spread the word with all your folks and send them to us for a great trip to Portugal later this fall. Women in Business is this Thursday. Online registration is closed, but if you know someone that wants tickets, call me. We might be able to squeeze them in. Over at the Civic Center, we're going to have a great panel, Women Who Mean Business. It's a panel of powerhouse for women here in the communities. Come out for that. Glenn Shepherd is April 9, which is just next week already. That registration closes later this week, so send your staff, please. If you enroll 3, you get the 4th free. And he's a great leadership speaker that's coming up from Tennessee, so you'll really enjoy him. Wake, Rattle, and Roll, then we're jumping down to Friday, April 25. We're going to be featuring Robin Fraser, the Executive Director of Lima Community Foundation, and she's coming to talk to us about the new Aquatic Center. So come and listen to all those updates and get all the lowdown on that new cool thing that's going to really improve our community. And then finally, I'll wrap up with Awards Gala. So please mark your calendars for Thursday, May 8th. Tickets are on sale now for the gala. We'd like to thank our major sponsors too, and that would be Shakely and Superior Credit Union. But please come out and see all the folks that you saw here earlier for the announcing the awards, and join us in your Wonderland attire. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thanks, Julie. All right, we're getting closer, guys. Next up, I'd like to introduce Gabe Taviano, the Director of Communications and Marketing here at the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce, to talk about our upcoming Men in Business event on April 24th. Gabe?
Thanks, Josh. Hey guys, I started here in August of 23, and got to start hanging out with this awesome staff, and I realized I made a mistake. I opened my mouth pretty early about a new event, and that's a big thing around here. And I quickly realized in the end of 2024, watching the Women in Business, the success of that event, and I was like, why? I was trying to stick up for the guys. Why don't the guys get to hang out? And so they all looked at me and they're like, great idea, go ahead. So we gave that a shot at the end of 2024, and thanks to sponsors that jumped in and helped us, with the food and with speakers. We had a great event with Bob Segerson, the coach at LCC, Bill Gladwell, and it was a great time, and we had about 70 guys showed up. So we're not trying to compete with the women; they're up in the 150 to 200 range. But it really was a success. It was a great event. But this month, we're in April 24th at upstairs at the City Club. We're going to have Tim Goodwin, who we just got to go down and hang out with at Marion Local. He's won 15 state championships, in high school football. So he's not just a local celebrity, and great guy. Just great to hear from him. So I'm looking forward to having him as a keynote. And my friend and pastor and county deputy sheriff, Damian Tibbs, will be also speaking. And then Phil Austin, a lot of you guys know him from being on the air here in the Lima community. So if your organizations want to jump in and help us guys keep going, that would be great. But yeah, any guys in the room, it would be great to see you out upstairs at the Men in Business on the 24th. Tickets are available on limachamber.com.
Thanks, Gabe. All right, next is Jesse Pope, the coordinator for the Walter C. Potts Entrepreneur Center, to talk about the upcoming Pitch Fest. Jesse.
Thanks, Josh. The Walter C. Potts Entrepreneur Center, in partnership with the Ohio Small Business Development Center at Rhodes State, and the Lima Chamber Area Foundation. Okay. Proud to announce that we'll be hosting the Pitch Fest competition on May the 13th. And for those who don't know, the Pitch Fest was established to assist small startup businesses in the area, as well as assist emerging businesses. And the emerging category is those businesses that have survived the startup phase and at least have 1 to 3 years in existence, which is a good thing. This year's event, we have 7 committed sponsors, and there's time for additional. But with the 7 sponsors, we will be able to do at least as well as we did in 2024. And that is, we were able to distribute $10,500 to those that actually won based on their business plan, which is the criteria. You have to have a business plan, and you have to submit how you would use those funds to further develop your business. So we're asking for you to spread the word. We need the business plans in by May the 1st for those who are interested in doing the pitch. And it's encouraging to hear names for the gala that's coming up, that some of those businesses actually were part of the Pitch Fest in previous years. So again, we'd like to thank you for your participation, and please take a flyer, spread the word so that we can get as many business plans in to evaluate by May the 1st. Competition will be on May the 13th at Road State over in the Bell Center. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jesse. And I'm going to do my best before we close out to be Terry Salone today, but she was not able to be here. But we have an upcoming event next Tuesday night. It's our National Civic Speak contest. It's being held on Tuesday, April 8th from 5 to 8 p.m. out at Galvin Hall at Ohio State Lima. This is showcasing 7th and 8th graders that have conducted or put together some powerful essays regarding civics. And so come support these students as they're recognized for their work. And thanks again to Ohio State Lima and Spectrum for sponsoring that event. But we're actually one of 2 chambers participating in that program throughout Ohio. So we've got applicants from, quite frankly, from as far south as Cincinnati, as far north as I think Toledo. So come out on Tuesday on the 8th and support those youngsters in their civic, doing their civic duty through the Civics B contest. So once again, that's all that we have today. So thanks for everyone who came out, and we'll break down for interviews. Have a great day.
If anybody wants to do interviews, come on over.